So welcome, one and all. Thank you for joining me and Laura Ferguson. My name's Jennifer Taylor from 108 Healing Centers, and this is Laura Ferguson from Starseed Lolo. And we're back again. We were intending to meet last week, but I had a cold, so I've been taking some time as I was chatting to Laura before this started. I just feel like I'm in a bit of a digital detox right now. I'm really with Mother Earth and really taking time to rest. And we are one day before Christmas Eve. So it's that time, the season where everyone's getting together and things come up as well. It's good things and some challenging things possibly. So I really intend for this show to bring in grace and ease, messages of grace and ease for everyone listening and tuning in. And if you resonate with our show, please do share with your other people that are maybe like-minded or may just need to hear these messages that are coming through. Laura, is there anything you would like to share before we flow into this conversation with whomever would like to speak with us today?
Same thing here. I felt a little, I guess sick last weekend, but I am on the upside now. And that does happen this time of year. I don't think it's just because of the cold and the weather. I think it's also the energy. We're almost at the winter solstice, which is really, like the closing of the year for us.
Yeah, it was excuse me, 21st on Sunday was winter solstice, at least for the UK. And I wake up early in the mornings now, so it has been progressively getting darker and darker in the mornings, and it's nice now. We're going to start getting lighter earlier. So I certainly feel like there have been plenty of people with colds, or they're detoxing their bodies, they're preparing for the new year, making space for more light and more nourishment in their lives.
Exactly.
So have there been any things that have been coming up for you other than you kind of having a cold lately that you feel would be useful to talk about during, like, right now for the show, or how would you like to take the next steps, because this is all non-scripted and we just flow with the episode? So how would you like to roll with this, Laura?
Yeah, for me, I think boundaries are really important, because I was recently around family that I no longer speak to. And I had a very strong obligation to, be around them years prior. And I'm doing a lot better without that. I don't want my kids around that. And I think that's a big, thing with the holidays right now, is to have boundaries and to stay firm in them.
Absolutely. And interesting you said boundaries, because I had that today as well, that knowing what's right for you, knowing what possibly there are the possibilities of doing such and such with X, Y, and Z. But what would it look like if you did it, and how would it be if you chose another route that was more graceful? I'm sure you've been having the same as me. It's like, just what's the most graceful, easiest route that is the best for everyone concerned? Boundaries are good. Yeah.
And we'll see if it comes through in channeling, if they want to speak about that, because I was inspired to actually write a song. I haven't written it yet, but about holiday blues, because there's a lot of, financial strain to buy gifts, especially as a parent or even as an aunt or uncle or grandparent. And, that goes with the boundaries as well.
Yeah. It's I'm finding it's a constant reattunement and adjusting to what feels right and what's pushing me into the limits of uncomfortable, or any other emotion that doesn't feel balanced. And it's that, at least for me, I'm constantly readjusting my focus on what I'm doing. And even for gifts, I'm making gifts, and I even thought to myself earlier, I think I need to like trim it down because it's a lot to make as well. There's a lot to make in a lot of time. So is that streamlining? Streamlining is also coming through for me quite a lot lately, just to make it easy. Not too strenuous.
Spot on.
Lovely. Well, if you're ready, would you like to prepare yourself and see who would like to join us for this conversation today?
Yep. Let's do it. I'll do a very short sound healing interjection, and that just gets me going, and we'll go off.
Perfect.
The Venusians are here.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. We're also known as Ra.
Wow. Thank you very much for coming and joining us today. It's a real pleasure to have you here.
You're welcome.
Obviously, we are on earthly realms. We are one day just before Christmas Eve, and really wanted to ask for whomever was to come through for today's channeling is, do you have anything that you would like to share for right here, right now?
I'm feeling the stress during this time, which you call the holidays, is a reflection of every day, just amplified even more. Therefore, any boundaries or any challenges you have will be magnified. And the reason why they're being magnified is to deal with them. Anytime the universe throws an energy in your face, so to speak, it should be dealt with.
Thank you. Do you have any suggestions for graceful ways for people to deal with the challenges that come up right now during these times?
And inaction is also an action. Just like being abundant. Naturally, in physics, not just in the matrix, you're always abundant. It's your choice what you're abundant in. Therefore, if you'd like to drown in an ocean of challenges, you may. Therefore, if you would not like to drown in an ocean of challenges, you shall not. Going back to inaction, sometimes the best thing for you and others whom are combative or potentially combative is inaction. It is neutral and therefore neutralizes and balances out the situation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any more to add to that about helping people, give them the strength as well, to find that inner strength within them to counter things that may come up? And obviously you mentioned about what you focus on. Is there anything else?
Other than the inaction, such as walking away from a fight or ignoring, because you do not have to respond to anyone or answer to anyone other than yourself, because they are a reflection of you and you are a reflection of them. Another way, when you do interact, is to just be honest. If you don't feel comfortable doing or saying or purchasing or participating, such as gifts exchange, other expectations, just be honest.
Thank you. Always seems to be the simplest advice, which is always the highest.
And sometimes the hardest. It's not being selfish, protecting yourself and your energy. That is doing the highest good for all involved.
Yes, agreed. Sometimes we have to make challenging and tough decisions to assist everyone.
Furthermore, you are being the example for others with your resilience and grace.
Thank you.
It's as if the golden rule says, treat others as you want to be treated.
Beautifully said. Could you tell us more about this golden rule?
Golden rule.
Oh,
Are
rule.
you Ellie? Yes, that's paraphrasing. Basically, treat others the way you desire to be treated. If you're having a challenging time or day, would you like to be yelled at or called out or accused? Overall, judged. Judgment, including self-judgment, is why others judge others.
I've noticed when people throw the most judgment, they have unresolved judgment within. That's why they express their pain externally, when really it's the internal that needs their attention.
This is true, and it's why they're reflecting a portion, a fractal, since they are connected to you, and all perceived and what you think is not perceived is one. Therefore, there is no, as they say, escaping the matrix, because you are the matrix.
Is there more than one matrix?
There are an infinite possibility of matrices or experiences, because you or we are source.
I love that. Was there a particular reason why you chose to speak with us today?
To normalize that we are all one. in the 1970s, we were channeled, and it was recorded on many tapes. In this perceived time, anyone may channel us.
Is there a particular frequency or message that you also internally carry through your consciousness throughout time?
Other than the law of one?
Yes.
The law of one means not only that we are intrinsically all one and connected as one source, it also means very strongly that anyone in the collective is infinite and their own portal. Therefore, your version of the reality is your own. Laura's version of the reality is her own. Perspective, perception is relative, is it not?
Absolutely. We've all experienced different.
This is quantum mechanics, not woo-woo new age speak. Quantum physics shows that entanglement is not separation. Therefore, separation does not exist, just the illusion of it. Does this make sense?
I suppose it's easy for people to feel disconnected in moments in their life and not feel that oneness, not feel that unity, and that's when challenges arise. I would say from personal experience as well as witnessed experiences as well. So for people, sorry, please go on.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, it's kind of come in and gone out. Please continue. I hope it will come back.
They feel disconnected because they are abundant in that feeling. Abundant in feeling disconnected. And their frequencies are lower out of choice for an experience.
At what point do people in general make a decision to change? Is there a deciding factor that you notice within humanity that they make a decision to just change their story and reconnect?
On the positive, they see an example such as yourselves. On the negative, they see an example such as the perception of themselves, and their self-love is at a balance. Therefore, they project that.
So, but self-love was coming to me today, actually, in my head, and that whatever you're thinking, you create within your reality. Very powerful.
That is correct. We manifest only what our frequency is in the present moment, which determines the reality, parallel experience we feel in the moment.
Yeah. I think it's important to feel, because when you continue to numb yourself, you continue that disconnection for longer and things can't get better.
the perception of things can be better instantaneously. It's up to the soul fractal. Based on their beliefs, they have feelings, they have emotions, and they have the choice to act on it. It does not matter what happens, it matters what they do with it.
Thank you. Could you explain more of what a soul fractal is for anyone listening that is unsure?
A soul fractal is part of an oversoul or source or the universe, or as some say, God.
Thank you. I suppose that's a whole other discussion in itself.
Yes, there are infinite amounts not able to be perceived of soul fractals. Therefore, a number cannot be placed on them because each is a portal to itself.
Like a universe within a universe.
Yes, infinitely.
I suppose there are also reasons why humanity doesn't have so much knowledge, because I feel like it could probably break people's brains with the vastness and the expansiveness of all of these layers that are so untenable to our consciousness. That is just easier not to know right now in this current state.
That's right. The physical mind doesn't need to know. The higher mind, part of the oversoul and source, knows. It's on the other side, astral realm, the all.
Yeah. Are there any other messages that you feel are important to bring through for today, and to those listening, to help them through? And maybe it's even around mental health and that capacity as well.
It's synchronistic. You just said that we were going to mention mental health breaks right now. Laura calls it a mental health break when she requires alone time. This is very important to each soul fractal to do on a daily or nightly basis, even if it's just 5 minutes in perception. Take a mental break. It doesn't have to be meditation or anything glorious. It can be anything, even just listening to music or silence or reading.
Love that. I will I practice those as often as I can myself. And it makes a difference. It really does make a difference.
It does. Your chakras are aligned because of this.
Thank you. You said that and I felt an air bubble moving throughout my body. So I'll take that as an alignment confirmation as well from my body. Speaking of aligning the chakras, do you have any recommendations to help people listening so they can also experience the same regularly?
Yes. You are all healers of yourself if you choose to be. If you do what you love and take your mental breaks, as we spoke of, you will be aligned. And yes, this is continuous in the experience. It doesn't stop or go away.
Thank you. Are there any other topics that you would like to speak about in this conversation?
Yes. Judgment of the self projects judgment of others. Therefore, if you are judging another, you should ask yourself, what are you judging in yourself? This is the ultimate shadow work.
Very powerful, profound, and requires practice, but very beautiful on the other side. I was actually getting an image of like a dark cloud turning into a rainbow, and how that transformation of energy can turn into something beautiful and then create a rainbow after that. That real, almost like the tears falling from these clouds, and then it turns into something beautiful and waters the plants.
That's correct. If you do not like your reality, change it. Shapeshift to a new version, parallel universe of yours.
And how would you do that?
It depends on the person and what they want in their life. If they want to change their career, they need to simply do what they love. They want to change their relationship, they need to have a serious discussion about it, or move on. The feeling of in between and unsureness is pushing the soul to make a choice. There are no wrong choices, since all are made on the highest level, good of all, which are one. Therefore, fractals should not worry what they choose, how they choose, just that they do what they love.
Thank you. Those are words that I feel have answered some of the inner questions that I have had the last couple of weeks. So thank you for that. And I'm sure many others will appreciate knowing that if they don't like their reality, they can step into a new one and choose a direction and just become that better, newer version of yourself and leave the old behind.
This is correct. You are shifting literally as a new being, billions of time per Planck second, which is in essence immeasurable, since it's so fast in perceived time and space. Therefore, you should shift where you want, should you not?
Thank you. I'm a big transformation gal myself, so it's really important. Never stay stuck. No one ever needs to stay stuck. Just find the right direction and move towards it.
This is correct. Energy and motion, kinesis, you moving, is literally portals creating new dimensions, which you are seeing. Seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing.
Thank you. I had Three-Eye Atlas pop into my head. Is there anything that you would like to mention about that? I know there's a lot of people talking about it. Um, is there anything that you would like to share about Three-Eye Atlas?
It's de minimis, a distraction of the SSP and NASA. There are innumerable amounts of near-Earth objects which will not hurt Gaia.
Okay, thank you. Is it having any effect on people's awareness right now, or is it just a cacophony of celestial happenings that's causing the vibration to rise, and for people to look more inwardly and start making, let's say, sweeter, sounder decisions about life rather than just following the same old tracks?
If we could laugh, we would. It's a farce, fear-mongering attempt at best.
Mm.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Would you suggest anything to anyone watching that any more about this subject, or would you like to move on to something else?
We have nothing else on this subject.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to bring forth to this conversation today?
Spell work merely uses intention for a desired outcome. You can program water or anything of your choosing. It works if you believe it will. Even just lighting a candle or a spiritual bath ritual. Some examples, or speaking to your higher self. All examples.
Thank you. There's certainly a lot to consider, to take in, to digest, and also apply in life. Would you actually have any suggestions for anyone that is new to kind of waking up, or the life is revealing more of itself to them? Would you have any suggestions or just words of support for them?
Affirmations actually help. If you have a desired outcome, you can speak it out loud or think it when you wake up and go to sleep, because you are jumping out of the astral realm or going into it. And in this way, you are self-programming easier than during the waking hours.
So the affirmations you said about waking hours, are you talking about listening to something while you sleep, or how what are the best ways for people to reprogram themselves, really, with affirmations and that train?
Dr. Joe Dispenza has several books on rewiring the brain. There's more to it than that. It's not just the brain, it's the consciousness as a whole. One of the easiest ways to do this is right before you fall asleep and right when you wake up. Even just thinking your desires. It does not have to be audio listening. However, that can help the fractal, depending on if they are an audio learner or not.
Thank you. That's really useful. I know it will help plenty of people. So thank you very much for sharing.
You're welcome.
Do you have any more words that you would like to share with us before we complete for this session?
Yes, we feel all of your pain, cries for help, struggles, emotions, experiences. The frequencies are getting higher moment to moment, even if they don't feel like it. Keep on going. Keep the self-love going, which will be projected to all others. And remember, you're all one. So do what you love and do it best.
Thank you very much. It has been a real pleasure and an honor to speak with you today, Ra, and Source Love. That's the tune, that's the frequency we tune to onto this show, and I'm very appreciative for yourself and those that would like to speak with us here to help humanity, because that's what it's all about. We have to help each other so everyone can have a better life for all.
We appreciate you and love you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and much love to you all as well. Is Laura ready to return?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like me to do the 5 back to 0 for her?
Yes.
Lovely. Okay. Just to bring you back nice and gracefully into your body, Laura. So 5 and 4, beginning to return to your body. 3 and 2, you're wiggling your fingers and your hands and your toes. And number 1, you're opening your eyes, feeling totally refreshed, energized, and grounded and in yourself.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Oh, that was a strong one. It was hard for me to speak because it was so strong.
You held composure incredibly well.
Thank you. They
Thank you.
had some interesting info. What do you think?
Very, very insightful. Very insightful. And lots of things that people can take with them, put in their toolkit, have it as their protective armor, as well as redirecting their reality just with their mind and their heart and their feet. So very beautiful information that came through.
That's right. The power is yours because you are the portal, you are the matrix, you are the experience. Or as I say, you are the storm in the eye of the storm.
Love that. And it's so true, isn't it? So true. Well, it feels like a really beautiful messages for the season, for the holiday season, to really to get everyone in a stronger place, knowing even that the higher realms talk about boundaries, what you're focusing on, how to really make your life the best possible life that it could be through simple steps. So I hope everyone rewatches this at least once, because there's going to be lots of gems that you'll be able to reabsorb again. So yeah, it's wonderful.
That's always good.
Is there anything that you'd like to share before we close for the evening?
I think we're leaving it at that. I'm a little stunned still.
If you've got some water, that helps as well. I've got some water here too.
Yeah.
But we will have a have a short break, and I will see you in the Botanical Sanctuary Circle, which is on my platform now, where we share botanical insights, wisdom from Gaia, firsthand that I'm getting in the week, and also tools, techniques, tips, and essential oil, botanical goodies to help you live your best life through natural ways. So that's what we'll be doing next. But until then, yeah, how can people contact you? Do you have any anything like coming up for the Christmas season? Maybe people want to find your book, or how would you like to close?
Channeling. I'm doing another live channeling at 3 p.m. today, Central Standard Time, or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Starseed Lolo Music YouTube. And I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Starseed Lolo Music, and Spotify, Google, and Apple have my book, The Entanglement, Planet X and Mars.
Perfect. That's great. And I think I'll definitely tag you in this video. It will be on YouTube, and it will have all of our links and details there as well. And if people are interested in bettering their lives professionally or personally, then go check out platforms at 108 Healing Senses, and you'll find something something for you, I'm sure, even if it's the podcast that I've created and been speaking with people this year, including Laura, and that's why we did this spin-off series, as it feels like it's a good time to get wisdom to people, especially when they need it the most. So for now, I'd say we will complete for today. Thank you to everyone that watched live. Thank you to everyone that's watching the replay. We love you, and we really wish the best for you. And if you love us, support us how you can, including a thumbs up and a follow on both our channels. That would be epic. Much appreciated. And enjoy the things that we are bringing to the table to help you. So always much love and gratitude for this space. So thank you.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, we'll see you soon, and we'll see you in the next episode, which will be 8th of January. Give everyone a bit of space for Christmas, and we will reconvene 8th of January on a Thursday, same time, same place. So we'll see you there for some more 2026 wisdom and insight with who knows who, but someone aligned with love who would like to share some guidance for the first episode of 2026. So that will be exciting as well. Lovely. So, okay, we'll end the stream for now, and thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Jennifer. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Laura. Bye, everyone.